Let me tell you the story of this man, Virgil van Dijk. He's Liverpool's captain and first choice centre back. Van Dijk went from being a dishwasher to becoming one of the most dominant defenders in football world. At the age of 7, his father left him and his two younger siblings for his mother to raise alone. And man, did she work tirelessly to keep the house afloat. But that's a story for another day. He started playing football as a striker on the street and inside cramped concrete football cages because he couldn't afford elite training facilities. At the age of 8, he joined an academy and he was shifted to play defense. At the academy, he was labeled easygoing and lazy because of his posture and his late coming. But the reason for Van Dijk's late coming was because he took a part-time job at a very busy restaurant so that he could fund his football dreams and buy his own football boots. So his daily routine was school in the morning and then straight to the restaurant for a very exhausting kitchen shift, and then he would rush to the academy in the evening for training. And the pay wasn't generous, but the man had to do what the man had to do. One day while working at the restaurant owner decided to openly advise Van Dijk. He said, "Boy, abandon chasing these football dreams and focus on becoming a professional dishwasher and scrub pots properly." You wouldn't blame the man. He didn't think the boy had a future in sports. Anyways, years passed and Van Dijk was 17 and this close to losing his professional career before it even began. He was a short, slow right winger with an unstable knee which prevented him from competing with faster wingers, and the academy was this close to cutting him loose. But thankfully, the next year he grew taller. His growth sprouted, shooting roughly 7 inches, and that transformation was his deliverance. It got him a central defender position and secured his place in youth football. And you would think that was the end of Van Dijk's struggles, but no, the man had a bigger challenge up front. Believe me when I tell you Van Dijk's mother is the reason why he is alive today. Around April 2012, Van Dijk was 20, he had signed for a club and was playing professionally, but he was unwell. He had severe agonizing abdominal pain. His coaches assumed he had caught a bad flu and sent him to the local medical facility. But the doctors there failed to identify what was wrong with him and just sent him back home to rest and give him pain relief. But his mother was worried because her son's condition sounded worse. And when a mother knows. So she drove 3 hours to where he was and she found her son curled up on the ground in absolute agony and pain. She called an ambulance and had him rushed to a major facility. And there it was discovered that Van Dijk's appendix had already burst, caused severe internal complications. He was rushed into immediate emergency surgery and the situation was so severe that they thought he wasn't going to make it. Van Dijk and his mother prayed and discussed worst case scenarios. I can only imagine how terrible it was for a mother to see her son in that condition. To ensure that his mother would be taken care of financially if the surgery failed, he signed a will designating a portion of his money to go directly to her. Thankfully, the surgery was successful, all thanks to his mother's timely intervention. He lost a few weight and his ability to work for about 2 weeks, but eventually recovered and went back to giving football his all. In January 2018, Liverpool made him the most expensive defender in the world. He has won the Champions League, the Premier League, and he was this close to winning the Ballon d'Or in 2019. What a life, what a journey, this man Van Dijk.